I'll start doing
We're
my read off.
live. We're live.
We're live and live. Not the undead.
Live, live, live. I think. I hope.
Yep, we
Hello,
are.
chat. Okay.
Live now.
Hello,
Come
Peter.
be live. Hello, Peter. Peter.
Peter. Donald Trump.
Peter.
Hello, Peter.
Peter.
How we doing? Thank God it's Friday. TGIF. We fucking survived the week. God, it was a busy week for me. I don't know about you.
I mean, it's always a busy week for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just had the thought a second ago about how, also I just posted the Beast guy.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I will say this, I had the thought of like, bro, what's it like to have an actual day off? Yeah. And I really still don't think I'm gonna take a day off until fucking I have to take a half day for on Monday, because I actually will have over 24 hours off, but I gotta go to court. This time we're getting a continuance because I'm setting I gotta get the paperwork for signing that payment plan or whatever.
Yeah.
And we agreed over the phone, but we never agreed in writing or anything.
Yeah.
So that's why the dude's like, yeah, I can't give you legal advice if you want to show up to the court date or not. I'm like, then why the fuck would I ever trust you? I'm gonna show up. I'm not gonna not show up and you guys be like, oh, actually, we want you to. He didn't show, so can we just get judgment? Like, that would fuck me over so hard.
Yeah, that's probably what they want.
No. The way the guy talked to me, he's like, yeah, we're good. We're gonna send email out. We're gonna get things. It's just like they could. Well, I already told him, like, I'll go fucking bankrupt on their asses if they try to go for a judgment.
Yeah.
I haven't stopped that yet. I'm waiting for this court case. This court date on Monday. But what's up, Prophet Soya?
I was gonna say,
Racing Fan. We got the Game Again But Cooler account in here. Audible Player. Hellraiser. Gavin Astrowolf. Let's talk about ass.
Got him.
Got him. That's for you, Misha. The
Thanks.
things you can't say.
Thanks.
I'm kidding. We love you, Gavin. It's not Mallow.
It's Mallow.
What's Mallow? It's Mallow the skunk. Dingster McMeem. We've got Caddy or Katie. How do you say your name, Caddy? Katie? Help me out. Plus, she speaks. I'm gonna say Caddy too. But it could be Katie because I knew somebody who went by their name was Cadence, so they said they shortened it and then called themselves Katie.
Huh.
So it's a Lansbick. What's up? Ticketeer. Hello.
Ruby.
Hello. Yeah. Hi everybody. Oh my God, I saw my name right. I was working on it. What's up, Ruby? Is that the Scoot and the Aquila?
No, I'm away.
Oh, okay. Damn. What's going on? Zeno, Apostle of Broomy? Oh no. What is happening? You guys are taking this shit too seriously.
I'm getting really bad service. My phone I might have to go and find another spot to call you guys back.
Oh.
You sound fine here, but
I know it's like breaking up. On my end. I know I sound fine because I was just talking to somebody else on the phone.
Oh, I got you.
Maybe it's Discord. Maybe it's fucking Discord again. Maybe it's not my computer. Maybe it's my Discord.
It could be, man.
Addie,
at this point.
Addie says hi, hello. We also got Cassie Belmont and we got Carnelian Fox. If I don't think I said your name yet either. But
hello, friends.
Hello, welcome on in, everybody. This is the After Bark. It's an unedited, basically, podcast episode where we talk a little bit about the episode and then kind of whatever's on our minds, what's happening, and whatever you guys want to talk about.
Yeah.
It's catty like Caddyshack. Nice. Carver Cat, welcome on in. I think that's a new name. Hello. If this is your first After Bark, hello.
You're so professional when you say hi to the people. Here, I'm gonna find a better spot. I'll be right back. Send in the broom.
Send in the broom.
Send in the broom. I love it. Sister of the Fourth, welcome on in. Hi.
Sweep.
I'm gonna slowly become more unhinged as the Afterbark goes, though. So that's the whole point.
That's usually how that goes too.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, yes, hello everybody, and by the end you're just
fucking nuts.
Fucking nuts. I wish I was
talking about. I won't.
Yeah, no.
That's great though, isn't it? Oh, also, you know what I thought, Misha?
What?
Holy shit! If this was a day later, you know how the whole end of the episode's all about the number 4. Tomorrow's
May
the 4th.
the 4th. We
And it's May the 4th, yeah.
Everybody in chat, go home. Get out of here. I'm gonna delete the video. We're gonna post this tomorrow at 4 and act like this never happened.
I can't be here. I'll be at work.
Solace will not be at work. Solace will call in.
The delivery shift's the shift I want.
Oh.
I make $14 an hour and tips.
You can. What type of car do you have? You can like throw. You have a Bluetooth device in your car, right? Or like you can plug in.
It doesn't mean I would be consistently in the car.
Yeah, you can be here for the afterbark.
If I'm delivering.
Well, you'll just
actually. I have a feeling today, tomorrow's gonna pop off because we have more storms. It's not supposed to be like severe, but it's like there's a chance for severe weather and it's gonna be raining. So people don't like the rain, which I don't blame them. And typically, especially on a Saturday night, that is going to bring in the delivery orders.
Hell yeah.
You have a what soundboard?
Apparently, we have a Gary soundboard. I don't know what that means.
Oh,
we're not in
turn
the
off
right
reactions. I turned off reactions. By the way, I forget who the fuck said it. Was it Sawyer?
Was Steam Pony. That was Steam Pony.
Steam Pony telling us about that is the biggest thing ever. If you guys, by the way, if you don't know, go to the top of the chat box. There's if it says top chat, that's wrong. Change it with the drop down arrow to live chat so you don't miss messages, because you will miss messages if you don't.
True.
On that also note, there's like this little react button in the bottom right hand corner that does cut off messages and makes things kind of really obnoxious at times. You can turn that off now, which we just found out is the 3 buttons at the top of the chat box right next to the big old X that you don't want to press. The 3 little dots, press that and click off the or gray out the show reactions button. We have a Gary soundboard sound. Oh wait,
I don't know what that means.
That means he probably snuck the TikTok audio and put it on a soundboard and slapped it in the Bark Bark Meow server, or the Ruby Warriors server.
Jesus.
Technically, it's Ruby Warriors with the subsect of Bark Bark Meow also lives here.
Yeah.
My God, why is YouTube Live so ass? Yeah, you'd think for a service that has been running video programs forever, and it still shows to this day that YouTube hasn't even done the implementations that Twitch has done from like the get-go.
Isn't that cool?
Look, that's your competition, man. You should at least just more or less rip off the good ideas from them too, because you can't copyright those ideas.
Yeah.
Like, oh, an X button, you can't copyright that bullshit. Yeah, you can. That doesn't count. It's universal. It's just like when the fucking React guys tried to...
Hellraiser's talking about the Gary sound from Fallout. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Well,
I forgot that we mentioned that.
Ruby did say that, and you facilitate Ruby's whims too often. That's why Hellraiser's also a fucking mod on that server.
Right.
It's like, yeah, you can run it. Who gives a shit? Talking about nuts, Misha went nuts yesterday. We're talking about the, yes, Misha did officially beat Outer Wilds, the base game. We're not going to talk about it too much on stream right now, because I won't stop.
I'm free. I'm just kidding.
I'll give you one thing. If you're not good with extensionalism, this is your moment to tune out.
This is the wrong game for you.
Welcome in, P. Hi, Ash. What do you want? To yell at me? Okay. So did you? Because you didn't voice it out loud. When you got into the Ash Twin project and you found the advanced warp core the first time and you fucking pulled it immediately, did you think about the implications of that?
Yeah, that's why I went back and reread the things before I went and yoinked it.
What do you mean?
I like reread the board in the thing.
Oh, because you kind of like went right over there and yoinked it and just kind of went.
Oh, that was the second time. The second time I had to gun it.
Oh, the site, yeah, because it's really not that much of a time crunch,
Yeah.
especially because you knew how to, like, people don't figure out about marking shit in the log book ever because it's not explained in the game. You have to just realize it's an option.
That was a life.
So if you don't do that, you have to memorize it by heart, and a lot of people struggle with that. Which isn't,
Yeah.
I mean, it just makes it a little bit more difficult trying to get to the vessel. But so when I streamed it, when I got to the Advanced War Core and realized after reading the board what it meant to shut down the Ash Twin project, I re-looped before I tried to make an attempt. But then I sat there on stream for like a solid 10 minutes and just was like, holy shit. Because at that point you realize that the universe can't be saved. It's all like,
yeah,
it's the end. It's the natural end of the universe. And the only hope you have is to go, what the Nomai were trying to do is just observe the eye and just see what happens. And then, so my question to you is this something that I think is really interesting. If you put yourself in the boots of the Herthian that is, in this 22-minute time loop, that has to make this one shot. Because if you fuck up, like if you're not a game, you're actually that person. So if you die, it all ends, right? Yeah. Well, I think because it being a game gives you options, right?
Yeah.
So like, I don't think you would have done it quite like that if that was you in person, right? And that's the point. If you got to that point, and obviously that gravity of the situation would be like, I pull this, there's no more loops. If I fail, it's for sure the end of everything. If I succeed, shrug. What happens? I don't know.
Yeah.
And my question is, how many loops do you think you would take to actually make that attempt? Because I think knowing that you have a loop available, why wouldn't you take your time? It's like Groundhog Day, like Bill Murray, where you could go kill anybody. You could, like I said, you could kill anybody, you could do anything you want for 22 minutes every loop until you're ready to come to terms and say fuck it, right? If you ever got to that, like, would you ever get to that point? I don't know.
I think eventually you'd have to, but like, I don't know.
I think at some point you go, fuck, let's go.
Yeah.
But I don't even have an answer. I mean, I think it's a definitely, like, you have to feel it out. Because I low key, I think most people would reset their loop and meditate.
Yeah.
But to before making at least the attempt. But there's probably some people that would be like, well, the universe is going to die anyway, so I might as well make the shot and just go for it. But I'm definitely somebody who would take the time to probably cherish a few more good moments, because there is a non-zero chance going and observing the eye of the universe maybe just saves the universe and restores everything.
That's kind of what I was hoping for, but
realistically, that's one of innumerable possibilities, which is the whole thing of the eye, right?
Yeah.
That could happen, it could do nothing, and the universe just dies, and you just fucking die in the eye,
Let's go.
Which is also why, so there's a couple funny things, too. You can outrun. The eye is on the very edge of the solar system, but the supernova, when it goes, doesn't hit the eye. Yeah. So once you make it to the eye, there is no more time limit because you're out of the range of the supernova. So the concept, though, is you've hooked up you're hooked up to the mask once you and the statue connect from the very beginning.
Yeah.
You can actually outrun the supernova without going to the eye. You can just fly out of the solar system, and that's when you see that weird graphic happen where all the shapes come out instead of dying and burning up.
Oh yeah, I've had that happen a couple times. Yeah.
Yes, and all that means is you survived, but for the game's sake, they're not going to let you play the game until your character dies of starvation or food or something.
Yeah.
Because eventually your character would die, and then when you finally die, then you would revert back to the beginning of a loop because the probe was still fired back. Those memories will go back to a past self, is what it is.
Yeah.
So that's all that was happening there. But that's also why it's cool. Once you make it to the eye, there's like no time limit. You can just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah,
that was crazy.
yeah, there's a lot, and there's so much more to talk about, and I'm just gonna stop it there because like I said, I could keep going.
Yeah.
Very good. What's going on in the light? Like, let's talk. What's going on? What are we gonna talk about, chat? Did you like the TikTok episode? What was your favorite TikToks, chat?
You guys want to play Wordle, chat?
That fucking Wordle.
I still have the game show screen. We could play Wordle. I have it pulled up.
Wait, which one's Wordle?
That's
Is that
the one
the
with the 5
New York
letters.
Times one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't support the New York Times for their bullshit.
Damn. What if you just played Wordle once? What if we found a bootleg Wordle?
I don't care. Yeah, Gavin came in late. Gavin, this TikTok episode is exactly why you're employed. Misha, you put so much effort into that episode.
I did. Okay, I think I found an unlimited one.
Low key, I mean, I love the reactions. When I found that TikTok of the guy cutting the fucking sushi, I knew that was it. I knew that was the winner.
That one was rough.
I was like, if you have to pick out of all of the TikToks, like the most memorable one, it's that one because you're so disgusted by it.
God.
And I'm not even like a massive TikTok or sushi lover. Actually, I don't really care for sushi. I can eat it, I just don't care.
I love sushi.
And that's fine. That's totally fine. It's just not a me thing. I've never been super big on fish in general. Granted, I still haven't had salmon. I want to try salmon.
Yeah.
But I like the tornado videos. Pretty cool that I can't. When I found that, because I was on a kick watching all of those motherfucking tornadoes and shit going down, last week. And I was watching TikToks trying to get as much of the videos of the tornadoes because there's some incredible fucking footage from not only storm chasers but idiots that are outside filming it.
Yeah.
Like outside their houses and shit. And like there's a couple of them that they're filming it right next to windows. And the people keep going, "Oh, we should not be next to the windows." And I'm screaming at them too because like they're like seconds away from like getting gutted by a goddamn shard of glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, chat, if it's incredibly fucking windy out and hailing and or a tornadic event, get the fuck away from windows. Because you don't even need a tornado. If you have large hail and wind, it can still bust out a window, which means that glass is going to hit you. And glass is very unforgiving.
True. Glass does not care.
You're a meteorology major. I went to college initially for meteorology, but I dropped out because I found out psychology is really fun, and then I found out that you have to do a lot to make any money as a psychologist. And then I said, fuck that, because I didn't want to keep going to school. Yeah, I went there originally. What school was that? Heartland Community College ICC out in East Peoria. Had a nice meteorology class. Actually. And then I quit meteorology and went to because there's actually a really nice place out in I think Macomb Western University has a really good meteorology program, and that's where I wanted to go, but I just never like committed.
Damn.
How's this world work? I see it. I'm watching.
Oh, yeah. All right, chat. We're gonna do one Wordle.
We're gonna do a Wordle, but ever tried tuna? I feel like I've tried tuna.
Tuna's good.
I mean, like I can have catfish and cod and shit like that. The real basic bitch shit.
Solace, what's our first word?
So you just have to guess a 5-letter word.
Yup.
First.
It's
Yep.
a good one. Oh.
Oof.
Well, here's the thing.
I mean, that eliminated
information.
That's 19 or 21 letters left.
Yeah. All right, someone in chat, give us a word that does not contain F, I, R, S, or T.
Stick with different vowels.
we're gonna prove that the bark meow community barks. That has an R.
As an R and an S.
Kaiju? Kaiju has an I.
Well, are you gonna try and do all 5 different letters?
We can try and do Kaiju.
Like
Because Barks has 2 same letters.
yeah, I would not waste an attempt with 2
But
letters.
also, these are really weird letters, but A is a good one to test.
Yes.
Not
it doesn't consider it a word. Bullshit.
Wait, Coop?
Taken's good.
Taken, there's a T.
It's only AT though.
That's true. I did see Coop.
Coop.
That one's pretty good.
Wow, that's a lot of vowels. Wow,
Oh.
just the E. A-E-I-O-U. So you still gotta try A and Y. But we know R is not in there.
S and T are not on this one.
We've got rid of a lot of consonants too.
Pluck and block can't be it.
Can't do P, can't do L.
There's O's
E.
and U's. You guys are saying O's and U's and C's.
There's an R. Well, it's bad that RST is already out.
Yeah, this
And
one's
RST,
rough.
L, and E. So I guess we should start with L's and N's, guys. No, I was gonna say linen, but I's in there.
This one's rough. Oh, we haven't tried an A.
Yeah, we haven't tried an A, and A could be whale's good.
Whale is really good. Oh, we have the
A
and
and
the E,
E.
though.
Okay, that's really good. So it can't be great because there's an R and a T in it.
Blend? No, there's no L.
There's no A.
Maybe works. Hold on.
Wait, maybe there's a Y in there too.
Oh, the Y is in the. Okay, wait.
Okay, yeah. Wait, that provides so much information. It's M-A.
Well, it can't. M is in a different spot.
Well,
so
yeah,
like,
M and A are in the wrong spot. Well, A moves over, right?
yeah. Misha's beans look very soft to touch. Thank you.
L's not there, so it's not le.
No.
Well,
I'm thinking
ends
it's
with
like
an E.
something AME.
Do we have an L? Yeah, B and L is out.
Yeah.
R is out. F is out.
Could also be like.
I like that. I like aim. I like aim a lot.
Yeah.
It's hard. I gotta look. Actually, I'm gonna look on stream to see what consonants are left. K, N. It's gotta be starting with an N, right? Maybe it's an N. Well, no, because you're using both. That means the first 2 letters are consonants.
We could have a. Letters can repeat in this.
No, I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess.
Ooh.
Amaze.
Ooh. That might be it.
No, the Z would be. Wait.
That could work.
Yeah, no, that would work.
Let's try it.
Yeah, that's a solid one.
Oh, let's go. Who was that?
That was
Cicero?
Cicero.
Good guess. Good job, everybody. Look at
Good job,
barky
Cicero.
hours.
You get another hug when you go to another con. Are you going to Anthrocon?
Yeah, come to AC.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Chad, it's confirmed. By the way, that AC is happening. Not only is it happening, but like
It's happening.
like we're all 3 gonna be there. So.
Yeah. Yeah, good job, chat.
Good job, chat. Who's a good chat?
Whoa.
Oh, you are.
Oh, you are.
I am the will. I'm not going to AC sadly. Oh. Other than I might YOLO a Quadifer. Which
Where's that?
Misha, what are you doing in October?
I
Do
don't
you plan
know.
on having a busy life in October?
I'll be
You're not
graduated.
going back. You're done with school. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be
right?
graduated and I'll be in Kennewick. I don't know.
Wait, what the fuck's that? What?
Oh. That's a city.
Ugh.
Visiting some people.
In October?
Yeah, sometime. It depends on which week Quadifer falls on.
Yeah, so Quadifer is a relatively small con. I think in the low thousands or less. It's up in Wisconsin by the Dells. Actually, it's about 10 minutes outside of the Dells, at a place called the Chula Vista Resort. And if I'm trying, it's to me. So like Anthrocon, I will probably go to Anthrocon even though I'm working 7 days a week, and at this point I'll be like fucking 4 months into working 7 days straight for a week, or 7 days every week.
God.
I will still probably come back from Anthrocon more tired because Anthrocon is a busy con. There's so much to do. You're gonna have so much goddamn fun. And Quadrifer will be my first con. I am not confirming it yet, but if I can get a couple of friends that want to show up to a Quadrifer, the coolest thing is so the hotel works with they have like condos at this resort that people own or timeshare. I don't know if they timeshare, but I think they own them.
Okay.
They work with the hotel where in the off season, October is off season because it's in the middle of. We got snow up there the one time I went in 2019, a little bit, but it's not enough for the skiing and snowboarding season, and it's got a big golf course, so it's too cold to really go and golf. So that's the only problem is in 2019 they had construction there because again it's off season, so they're trying to do as much as they can in between seasons. They have the condo owners like will allow their stuff to be rented out, and I don't know if that helps with their cost to keep it or whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for a Quadrifer, it's like, and think about this, it's like $250 a night for this condo, and the condo has a bedroom that has a king bed in it and its own little shower half bath. So it's got a toilet, its own sink, and a shower instead of like a tub. That's its own room. If you come out of the bedroom, there's a hot tub. It's in a general area, but you have a hot tub in your room. And then off of there is the living area, which has a fireplace, a TV, table, chairs, a couch, which has a pull-out bed in it. Off of that is the main bathroom, and then there's a door off of that, just to the next to that has a room with 2 queen beds. And then if you come back into the living room and go towards what's the entrance, it's a kitchen area that has a stove, a microwave, a dishwasher, sink, a fridge, all the shit.
Okay. I might need to figure out how to get to a Quadrifer.
Because that
sounds lit.
we put 7 suitors in this place, but there's so much room it doesn't fucking matter. And when you divide $250 a night by 7, it's incredibly affordable.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's like again, it's a really small con, so there's always something to do. So what you do is you just fuck around, or you hang out in the hot tub and have drinks. I was just
about to say, yeah.
They have an indoor heated water park with like a lazy river where a bunch of us went and just hung out for a while. They have an outdoor hot springs that you can go to. It's when I call it a vacation con, it's a vacation con.
Yeah, this is fucking crazy.
Go there. We showed up at like Thursday. And it is not a Thursday con. It's too small to be a Thursday con. But you get there with your friends on Thursday, and you just start doing friend shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
It's a great entry con. Great Old Fox, by the way. Because of how low, it's not going to be overwhelming. And if you get bored of the con stuff, you can just go do resort stuff or take an Uber cab, or if somebody drove up there, hop in a car and shoot over to the Dells and fuck around there.
Yeah.
Like one morning, we all hopped in a couple of cars and we went over to the Dells to have IHOP for breakfast.
Oh, dude, I went to IHOP at Furlandia. Me and a few friends.
We went to actually on Thursday or Friday. We went to the Dells to their Walmart and we picked up a bunch of shit, including so Pineapple Fox bought he cooked us. Fuck, what did he cook? They cooked. We did tacos.
Ooh.
Because it's got full stove and shit. So we had fucking Beta calling them pizza pillows. They're pizza rolls. Oh shit. We had pizza rolls when we were fucked up and we could just pop them in the oven or pop them in the microwave.
Oh, dude, hell yeah.
Dude, it's just such a good it really is and felt like a vacation. It's legit.
Were you guys all rooming together, or were you all just hanging out for that?
My room had like I said, 6 or 7 people. Beta was in that. Zillion was in there. Yes. Cherry, but like Pineapple, their partner Dolos, a couple other people that were all of our friends came up and were doing a smaller room, but they were hanging out with us in our room more than not.
Oh yeah. I've like heard
so
of
that's the
Pineapple
thing.
Fox, and like I've seen some of their stuff, but like I don't know of them really. They seem chill though.
The concept of Quadifer, it's one of those things. So like Anthrocon, the con does so much. Plus downtown Pittsburgh really does get behind the furry.
Yeah.
So it's really fun. Especially since last year, there's some Riverside fucking impromptu raves and shit.
Oh fuck yeah.
And I know the people that kind of run those, so I will be going to those. The Riverfront, if it's not like incredibly hot and fucking if it's not incredibly hot, you can go suit. If it's incredibly hot, just go out there and enjoy. Because some of my favorite nights, it's been 5 years since I've been to Anthrocon. It was my my third con I'd ever gone to, and that was back in 2019. It was the second con I had Solace's head for.
Hell yeah.
I went out there with some friends, and what is it? I went out there with some friends, and we it was just that perfect temperature like 70, 72 with a light breeze at night next to a river, so the sounds of the river, it was just like, and just the sound of talking, because people weren't like raving out there at this time. They were just a bunch of people out there in the middle of the fucking night talking and hanging out, and it was just a vibe, man. I can't imagine what it's like out there now with the fucking like impromptu parties and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know, but it's really, really, really cool. And I can't wait to show you some of that shit. It's gonna be great.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, Anthrocon, a lot of the con shit will keep you occupied, period. Aquatifer, now I know some of the people that run the thing, and they're really passionate about it, but it is a smaller con, and it's just not as much to do because not as many people go.
Yeah.
So there's not constantly panels. There's not, MFF or AC, if you walk a certain area and go somewhere else and come back 30 minutes later, all the people have refreshed and you can meet new people.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to do that at Aquatifer. You will run into the same people quite often, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just, that's what I do. I like to walk and meet people. So I like Aquatifer. I got kind of bored pretty quickly after I met a lot of people. So I started to just do more friend things, which is weird because out of all the cons, like I'm always out doing things I'm always out meeting people and hanging out with new people and groups of people and just doing the Solace thing. So Aquatifer was like a complete flip on the, hey, we're going to hang out with a group. We're going to do group things. I don't typically always do that. And it was just, it really did feel like a vacation.
Nice. That's awesome.
So, no, I don't know if I'm gonna do it because I don't want to, like, fuck myself. The whole point of this year is financial stability and getting my shit together.
Yeah.
But I don't know where I'm gonna be, come October this year. So, if I'm feeling pretty good, it's not gonna cost me a whole lot of money, and I would arguably like at least 3 other people in the room with me to split the cost of $250 a night and do it from Thursday to Monday morning.
Yeah.
If possible.
I'll talk to Argo, and then there's 2 people right there.
That'd be. As you think about it, well, 4 nights, $250 each.
Yeah, the issue is like Wisconsin. That's a little far.
So the problem is there's no good place. It's either Milwaukee or Madison that you fly into, which are both like 40-minute fucking transits.
Oh.
To Chula Vista, which requires either. I think Beta got on a goddamn Greyhound to get here.
Oh.
But there are ways to figure it out, and depending on how my situation is, I might be able to pick people up from the airport and bring them in.
Okay.
So that would simplify that whole issue.
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out.
Stuff, that's why it's in October, and I'm just mentioning it now, but it's like cool.
Yeah.
And you can get some Wisconsin cheese. You've probably never been to Wisconsin.
I haven't.
There, knock that shit off. And it could snow, and then we could go out to the hot spring and be hot in the spring while it's snowing, and that's just an interesting thing. It's like, yeah, I'm cozy in the water. It's snowing. Yeah.
Oh, dude, one of my favorite nights was when Argo and I first started dating. I went to his family's house for Thanksgiving. We talked about that. And it was like super cold and there was snow on the ground and we went in the hot tub outside. It was like, this is fucking great. And then it got to time when we had to get out and it was like, okay, this fucking sucks.
Yeah, the getting out part's what sucks.
Yeah.
I believe you're not really supposed to bring drinks out to the hot spring, but they also didn't really police it too hard either at like the later hours.
Ah, got it.
Saying I love your username. Fuckers. You cultists. Oteroa Con. I've never heard of that one.
I haven't either.
Speaking of what, not this weekend, but next weekend's FWA.
Yeah.
So we'll see the drama coming out of that.
Oh boy.
Isn't FWA the one running the two big headliners?
Yeah, I think the drama's all kind of wrapped up from that. Furry Alliance. That's not what it's called.
Yeah, fucking Aural Alliance.
Aural Alliance. God, that was it. Jeez. Oh man, I had a brain fart.
Yeah, you did.
Brain diarrhea, dude. I could fucking remember the first word.
Oh shit, is it really that late? Goddamn.
Yeah. Fucking Aural Alliance is gonna pay the musicians.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
It will be compensated.
The ones that apply for it. It'll be at FWA. I'll be at FWA next year. I kind of owe it since the guy who got me a job lives out in that area, and that's their local con. So I said, I've never been to Georgia, I've never been to Atlanta, and I've never been to FWA. So I should make plans to come meet and see you guys out in Georgia.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will be at FWA next. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I probably won't.
Our alliance is great. Yeah, I use their music on my streams. I should
start doing that. What's your secret?
Shit. Do I want to show? I can't show chat. What if I showed you later? Do you have to rush anywhere after the stream?
He's pulling his cock out. Not really.
I'll show you something through Discord after this.
Oh fuck yeah.
But those who do visit my Twitch streams, when I do have the ability to stream, which I'm gonna aim for Sunday, but I've been using Sundays since it's my longest period of time off during days. Been kind of using those days to like relax and give myself a breather. So streaming kind of breaks that up.
Yeah.
We'll see. So I might stream Sunday. If not, Misha's not playing Outer Wilds right now, so I can actually stream this week, dude. So
I was like, I know this flavor.
Oh.
Hey.
Hello.
Okay, hang on.
Hey, crackhead.
Speaker.
Who are we talking to?
Go somewhere they can actually hear us. Yeah, let's go.
There's a lot of voices.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. What up?
Scoot. Hi guys.
Scoot, I love you. Where's Aki?
Hi, Sal.
Hello.
I love you too, Sal.
Where's Aki?
Hi, Misha. Wait, is it Mishka or Misha?
Misha.
Misha. Okay,
nice
sorry.
To Misha.
Misha be barking. Misha be barking.
Misha be.
Oh my god! I just realized that it's Misha be barking. Like Misha could be barking. Like she be barking. She be barking.
Yeah.
I didn't ever realize.
It's such a clever name, isn't it?
He do be barking.
Where's Aki at?
She's playing a set right now. Yeah, she's performing.
Fuck, I wanted to say happy birthday.
Aw, I'll tell her.
Okay.
Discord. You can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, Solace. Do you have my Discord, Solace?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm Hello, chat.
Hi, chat.
Were you guys talking about the drama?
We haven't yet. If you, we were just talking about other streams.
Right,
we're gonna shit talk Miles.
Okay, we gotta like compress that though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a little bit later, but also the episode went really fucking long. We've only been streaming for not quite 40 minutes, so.
That's true.
Scoot.
Oh, hello, it is.
I don't know your name.
My name is Scoot.
Yeah, Scoot.
Hello.
Only name that is that you can name me by. I don't know. That's the only name I will respond to.
Oh, by
anymore.
Scoot by any other name.
That's Scoot.
Sweet. Twice as sweet. No, just as sweet.
I love that actually.
Are we diving into it, friends? Are we doing
Do
this?
we want to shit talk Miles?
Do you know Miles DF?
Oh my
Miles DF.
Dude, they have me blocked on Twitter. I don't know what I did.
They've got you blocked on Twitter.
Yeah, they got me blocked.
I said
We are.
I know.
Oh my god.
That was the tea of the week.
Like, how is that not rage bait? I think that's just so ridiculous.
You know,
I actually said that. I said, you know what? Maybe Miles needs some more commissions, so people are like, he needs some bad publicity just to get his name back out there.
That's it. They just
That's-
need attention.
that's what I think.
That's
He's a
not a
grifter.
bad theory, yeah.
Well, the
No,
thought is, people get pissed off when they see that price, right? But then they go look at his account and they see the art and they go, damn, that's actually cool art. And then some people who might have the bag to do it will be like, you know what, fuck it, I'll commission next. He's
That
made
is-
his bank.
I think is happening. 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
I will.
But-
They do really good art.
but based
it's-
off. Sorry.
It is really basic.
guys are-
It's
Mhm.
You guys are cutting out real bad.
Oh, I don't know why, because we're downstairs and we're alone. But I do see the green thing cutting up sometimes.
Do you, do you have like a noise
we
gate
might-
on? Can you turn it off?
Are you a noise gate?
We have a lot of people at this. There's a party going on right now, and I
Oh.
bet there are people with phones.
Party
Taking
in
up
the
the-
club.
Probably, yeah. But no,
Yeah.
with Miles, I was fine when they were charging whatever they wanted, because like as artists, you should be able to charge what you want, and if people don't buy it, then your prices are too
Sure.
high.
Yeah,
But,
well,
like,
you may charge whatever the fuck you want.
yeah,
Right.
but where they lost me was like when they started making NFTs, or they started
Yes.
like yeah, and then they made art for like somebody who wasn't a good person.
Yeah.
And then doubled down on that. And then this newest thing where you were saying like you selling somebody else's craft for over 800% above what they paid
Well,
for.
I think
What?
there's an argument to be made by branding because, like, if you
Yeah, we
yeah,
can't
you're
understand a
cutting out lot
word
of
you
this,
guys
we
are
can't
saying.
understand a single word.
That sucks.
No, we can't.
Maybe I'll
It's when
try.
you get loud.
I'll try push to talk, but I also don't know how to set it up on my phone. I think that's.
I think I'll leave you to it.
All right. I'll.
Goodbye, you guys.
Bye.
Yeah. Now, if people ask what I'm doing, I'm not. I'm on my podcast.
We won't keep you too long, Ruby.
Yeah, we're gonna be dipping soon. Dipping
Yeah.
dots.
Dippin' Dots.
I was. We're not okay. Is this better? Yeah. I put it on regular phone.
Yeah, it's a lot better actually.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I was on speaker because Scoot was here. But I actually did not think of that until Scoot brought it up. How he's doing it for rage bait. That makes so much fucking sense.
Yeah.
Because like Solus, like you told me, like, oh, but people are allowed to charge what they want. I fully agree with that sentiment. But you reach a point, like he did, where you lose grace from me. You lose
Of
the
course.
excuse of like, oh yeah, this is like you're using the norm as the excuse, and that's why I don't believe you. Like, of course you can charge whatever you want for whatever you want. Of course you can. I would sell my suit for 10K. People have offered 10K for it, but I'm not gonna ever sell my
You're
first
not
suit.
advertising it for 10K. That's your difference.
I like.
If
I have
somebody
never. It's also the number he chose. Like, it's so fucking random.
Yeah. I think it's kind of funny because I think about it and like what is the number that would get me to part with Solace? Because Solace means so fucking much to me. And it would have to be, I honestly think it'd have to be like retirement money.
Jesus.
Like because like I'm gonna have to cut out such a large part of my life. Because like, I'll still be a furry, but Solace is special to me, so it's like fuck.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make me change my life that much, it's gonna be fucking 10 years of not having to work. So like 500 grand.
But like, I think that if you're gonna do that, you would make it a whole thing. It looked like he was having a garage sale. It really gave off the vibe that he's
Well,
like, this
right.
is this is worth so much because it's in my possession.
Well,
Like
it was
that's it.
advertising because you saw all the fucking the boxes of their stuff, right? That's what I'm saying. It's not the art that was for sale. It was just the suit. You weren't getting all of the art that was in that picture and the suit for that money. So
No, yeah, there were other things listed in this post. Like I said, it looked like a garage sale.
because, like, to an extent, I agree. Because we've had these conversations, but who died? Ruby
We
died.
lost Ruby.
That's fine. We've had these conversations before because people have sold suits secondhand for more than they originally were purchased for, and the artist has gotten, or the maker's gotten upset because they're like, how are you going to go and sell the suit that I made for you cheaper than what you, or for more than what I sold it to you for? And it's like there's a concept of branding and what
but that's the
people
thing. I don't think that the maker ever said that. I think people were speaking for the maker. They were like, if I was a maker, I'd be upset by this.
You missed a little bit of my conversation. I said we've seen it before, though, because I do remember a couple other cases where the makers are like, "What the fuck?"
I actually don't think if I was as a maker, if I sold a fursuit for let's say 10K, and you decided to resell it and it went for 20K, but you've built up the character, and I'm not including any art. I'm saying that the fursuit is popular enough that it's now 20K. And then it's 20K, man. These are art pieces, and they appreciate and depreciate in value. It's not a car.
Yeah,
it's not like you don't drive it and then it gets worse. Every car you drive off the lot depreciates in value. Every fursuit you send out, every fursuit you send out is like crumbling. These are made of teddy bear fabric.
Right.
But
it's the concept of because so you're right. Most cars when you drive off the lot are going to depreciate in value, but then you get those rare cases. Like obviously you got some classic cars out there that are worth exponentially more just because car fanatics want these old cars from the 20s, the late early 1900s or like the 60s. The muscle cars, shit like that.
Yeah.
There are individual, and obviously automotive, it's a lot bigger because multiples were made versus a single custom suit, or even if you bought it as a pre-made, and then turned it into something big because you're a content creator or whatever. Even then, like, it's one of those things where, I don't know, like, I feel like it's, again, like you guys said, it's kind of shady how, it's a mix of, he's asking way too much for something on top of his prior history.
Well, and like you guys we're all missing like a big point where like you guys are talking about making a brand and like making the suit like somebody, like if Solace were to sell Solace or I would have sell Misha, but like Miles wore the suit once and then never wore it again.
That's so true. Like I said,
like,
he's selling it that much. Why? Because he wore it once?
Yeah.
Gross. Yeah, I've never seen that suit before.
No, I didn't even know they had a suit. Because I agree where, like, if I were to sell Misha, I could probably sell it for more than I got. But not 800% more,
Yeah, it's wild.
And Lansbick was asking this. I'll never sell Solace. Again, if I were to sell Solace, period, you're talking money, a ridiculous amount of money. And probably an NDA agreement.
I still have Misha 1.0. And like, if
I've already
talked
to
3.0, I might sell the 2.0 at some point. But 1.0, that's my first suit, man. That's staying with me.
This is funny. Is Solace? This is my first suit. He's just so fucking good. I don't know how I got such a great maker off the cuff.
It is a really good suit.
It made him so fucking perfect. I couldn't imagine him any better, realistically.
Yeah.
Which is also why I'm in direct contact with that maker still to this day. And I've had conversations. I said when the bitch needs a refurb, we're gonna do a refurb. Like we'll bring back 1.0. I may eventually, especially with more money coming up, like in the next coming years. I do want a 2.0. I do want something a little different, for reasons, other than just having a different style. I kind of want more of a badass one.
You didn't. Nope.
Oh.
That's not what I meant by the zipper.
Oh, wait. What it? Solace OnlyFans?
Oh my god.
You want to see an old gray muzzle foot? This is where the unhinged part of it.
For that, probably.
This is the unhinged part of the episode. Want bad terms with my maker? There's so many makers like that.
Are you, Gavin? I didn't know that.
There's so many it sucks when a maker gets found out to be a shit person or ends up doing some shitty things later on, and you're just like, well, guess I can't support my maker, and I kind of feel slightly guilty about my suit, but I shouldn't, but I do anyways because I'm a person.
Is your suit maker not a good person?
No, but it's like, think of like all the people who had DHCs, you know, like they
yeah.
majority portion.
Gavin. Okay, wait, Gavin. Yeah, I know what Gavin's talking about. Never mind. I remember now.
Yeah, a bunch of people really dislike, really dislike, DHC because of it, and obviously there's like a little bit of buyer's guilt, even though they could have done it years prior to the knowledge, right? Yeah. But it's just like a very human thing.
Yeah,
because you kind of want to be proud. Like I love hyping up Water Dog Wharf, and to be in that position where you can't really do that, and when people ask, you're kind of like you have to dodge the question. Sucks.
We lost Ruby again.
I think this is a good time to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Do it with that.
Yeah. Oh, nope. Hello. We're probably gonna wrap up stream.
How does that keep happening? I'm on my phone. Like,
I don't know.
What is? I'm connected to Wi-Fi. This was happening on. I thought it was my computer because my computer's so shitty.
It's not the computer. It's you, Ruby.
It's
Technology
me. It
doesn't work with you.
It's true. It's true.
Your phone has problems. Your computer has problems. Not when Andy uses the computer.
That's right. Andy can use the computer. What the fuck? Solis, we're unlocking something. Chat. Add this to the Broomby lore. Broomby and technology. Like there's a divergence. So every now and then it's just there's a glitch in the time stream.
Why Broomby's a fucking actual straw broom and not like a Swiffer?
Yeah, no, they have to be a manual.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna wrap up stream. I've had a long week. I'm gonna go to bed soon. I'm going to bed.
All right. Good night. Good night, Misha.
Yeah. Bye, Ruby.
Thanks for joining in, Ruby. Party. Yeah. Have a good time.
Hey, Ruby. Ruby.
What?
I'm gonna send you a voice message saying happy birthday to Aki.
Okay. If you go into Aki's Discord and chat, you guys are welcome to join.
Aki's Discord.
Fuck. It's probably on their profile, but like they're streaming their set right now. So.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was at their other set. It was awesome. It's for Scoot's birthday.
All right, y'all. Have a good night. Bye, everybody.
Good night, everybody.